ready to game. I'm ready to game. Welcome to this StupidProduction shoutcast, HoNcast, a scrim. I am your shoutcasting host, Gryttakoff, and joining me is my co-caster, Nemo.
Hello.
Oh, hello again.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing terrific. We have two great teams going at it. The top teams of Europe. We got MSI versus Lion, with each team having one stand-ins each. On the Lion team, they got Tralfamador from Trademark Esports. I think that's the name. And we got Ixu helping out MSI, filling that place for Trixie. And Lion is actually missing. Who is it? They're missing someone. I don't know.
They are missing
They got Mynuts, S4 Era, and Skyzoe. Oh, they're missing Fitske.
Fitske, yeah.
Yeah, they're missing Fitske. So we got Fitske and Trixie's not part of this game. But they're moving fast here, so we're gonna have to look over the bans. So looking at the bans, we have Master of Arms, Plague Rider, Polywog Priest, Hellbringer, Electrician, Kraken, Tundra, and Pebbles. Now, nothing really off the bat here. Hellbringer and Plague Rider, Polywog, pretty much being standard bans these days. Kraken as well. Electrician, well, he's been a standard ban the past weeks or so, so that's not a big surprise either. Tundra, always a strong hero, so not big a surprise there. And Pebbles being banned, you know, probably a respect ban or some of that. And Master of Arms as well. Same as Electrician, you know, entering the stage of being a bannable hero in the competitive scene, so nothing really off the bat here. And
Actually, no forest heroes banned at all.
yeah,
So all that forest is available for both teams.
yeah,
We see both Parasite and Ophelia picked up by MSI.
and as well as Tempest on the Legion team, so
Yeah. But
everybody's
Temp
taking.
is gonna have a hard time versus that Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite being a very, very effective counter jungler, so he's definitely, hopefully, or probably is going to counter that Tempest. But they're almost done with the picks, so let's just go through the picks real quickly. On the Lion side, the Legion side, they got Tempest, Torture, Valkyrie, Pestilence, and Magnus. Now, Pestilence is a hero that you usually don't see. I love these kind of pickups. Pestilence is a strong hero, but you don't really see him that often. It's sort of like Rampage. He can be strong, but he can be, you know, countered. But Pestilence, I like that pickup. That's just a cool pickup. I love Pestilence as a hero myself. So yeah.
And that team is very, very stun heavy.
Yeah.
Looking at it, everyone has a stun or interrupt.
Yeah. So that's a huge point. Like, everyone on their team can stun. So imagine a lot of stun locking and just picking someone off just like that without anyone being able to do anything. So going over the Hellborn side, we got Ophelia, Parasite, Andromeda, Bubbles, and the last one, maybe Zephyr. The right-clicking Zephyr, right-clicking Corrupted. Might as well right-click anyone at this moment because it's Fresh Bro, and you know, he's like the troll itself when it comes to competitive HoN. So don't expect the final pick until like 2 seconds left on the counter. Gotta take a quick sip of water while we wait on this last pick. Lion team, they're ready. They're just waiting for this last pick. Probably gonna be Corrupted. I think it's gonna be Corrupted. And yeah, it's Corrupted. It's gonna be the last pick for MSI, featuring Ixu. A very stable, strong team. They have not so that well. They don't have nearly as much stun, of course, as the Legion side. They only have just pretty much 2 stuns.
I was just gonna say, Nova has not taken that Andromeda yet. There we go.
Yeah, not a big surprise that they're swapping Andromeda to Nova. I don't think Nova ever is gonna play Parasite. It would be funny though if they would switch the roles a bit. Like, come on Nova, go carry, do it. I'd love to see that.
He could probably do that as well.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But countdown's going. Everybody's ready. Let's get this going. This is going to be a great matchup. Lion versus MSI. 2 very high tiered teams in Europe right now. So yeah, definitely a lot of good plays, a lot of good action is about to go underway, I'm sure. Da, 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 da. Everybody's loaded. So am I. I'm outside the map. Alright, let's go in. Just gonna go a quick check so we're synced up. I'm looking at the replay timer. It's 6:26, 27, 28.
Tell me when you're oh, mistake by me.
Alright.
Tell me when you're at 50.
Alright. I'm at 6:40. I'm gonna count down from 55. So yeah. 55, 56, 57, 48, 49, 50. 48.
There we are. Perfect.
Alright.
We are here and we are ready.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Totally. I'm pumped. I'm psyched. Ready to get this game going. This is gonna be epic. I'm sure.
This really takes me back seeing those marchers on a parasite. The first item you pick up, a pair of boots.
Yeah. Interesting.
I remember the early days of Dota.
Oh yeah.
And always playing with those marchers as a first item.
Yeah.
Actually, a bad pickup for anyone, but this parasite that's probably going to roam forest for like most part of this game, making things difficult for that poor Tempest.
Absolutely. Parasite, of course, being a very effective counter jungler, as I stated before, and you see he's just going to infest that creep to make it a bit of easier on the bottom lane. As we see on the Hellborn team, they don't have another hero on the bottom lane except for this parasite, so maybe we're going to see, I don't know, are we going to see a parasite lane? Solo lane against Pestilence? I don't know. But
that sure would be interesting.
That would be very interesting. I've never seen a parasite going on a lane. But looks like he's gonna go in the forest and maybe find Tempest or something. He's gonna ward, but yeah, so I'm surprised. I think we're gonna see a parasite. Yes, we are. We are gonna see a parasite on the lane, solo versus Pestilence. So
then I don't at all like that Marcher's pickup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, then the Marcher's pickup is pretty much useless for him right now. It's not gonna grant him anything. So yeah, very interesting. I don't really know what the thought process was behind that, but looking at the other lanes, looking in the middle, we got Bubbles versus Torture, so two very strong mid heroes going at it. It's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen there. Top lane, we got Andromeda babysitting this Corrupted Disciple. Gonna try and give him as much free farm as possible, and we see Corrupted is gonna just harass Valkyrie away like half life, just like that. He's gonna eat some trees, regen some health back. It's gonna be just fine. As we have the laning phase, it's just up and going. It's on. And Ophelia, well, at the moment she's undisturbed. Not a big surprise. We got Tempest doing what he can with minions, elementals. Bottom lane still Parasite on a lane with boots.
I don't approve of this at all.
No, it's interesting
that harass going down on him, and he has no regen. There's some
mid lane. We got Bubbles gonna take some harass. Did some harass and Torture as well, and Parasite and Pestilence going at each other at the same time as that was happening. Maybe he's gonna get a stun. He's gotta be slowed, and he's not gonna pull the stun off as he was out of range. It's a good choice by him right there, not wasting mana. He wouldn't be able to get the kill anyway, I think. So a little bit of action, but no kills yet to be seen. So yeah, a bit of back and forth on every lane here. We got Bubbles harassing Torture and Torture harassing back. So meanwhile, top lane, Corrupted Conduit is gonna go out on Magnus, but Magnus is gonna fall back. He's gonna put some mana pots in his mouth. Yeah. And he's gonna regen back some of that used mana for that stun. Corrupted being level 3, and Andromeda doing some creep pulling, granting Corrupted those levels that he needs to be able to sort of just take over a lane and be kind of safe on his own in the end. So yeah. Actually, bottle picked up by Tempest, so that's gonna help him. We got some harassment on Corrupted. We see a stun from Magnus. They're gonna harass him. Is it gonna be enough? And Andromeda blocks the stun. Nice job by Nova. But I don't think that's gonna prove to be... No, it's gonna be lethal. Andromeda drops, and there goes the Bloodlust. Corrupted needs to fall back. But he's gonna pop his health. Maybe he's gonna look to do something. No. Valkyrie's gonna be careful. But we got an incoming Ophelia with a Minotaur ready to stun. He got full mana. He's Ooh, and there goes the nuke on Valkyrie. She's gonna drop. Andromeda joins the fight, and there goes the Rev Ward. Magnus is sure gonna drop as well. Good support by Andromeda, coming with that Rev Ward and that stun. A quick reaction, a quick comeback. And what looked like to be a good Bloodlust kill for the Legion happened to just turn around just like that for the Hellborn. And it's now 1-2 in hero kills in favor of MSI. Gonna take a sip of my water.
Still sitting here thinking this must be some kind of miscommunication in the team. Looking at the bot lane again.
Yeah.
Because now there's extra Tempest going at it versus Parasite.
Yeah, according to that solo Parasite bottom.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't...
Being MSI, such a good ranked.
Ooh, meanwhile, mid lane, Bubbles is in big trouble. He's gonna surf away. Aiden is gonna just join the last auto attack from Torch. I don't think it's gonna be enough for the kill though, but it was very close. But good job. And as that was happening, the bottom tower gets gets destroyed by the Legion with the help of Pestilence and Tempest. So they're gonna get their first tower kill. So, but Magnus goes on Bubbles. They're gonna follow up with the stun. No, he's gonna wait with the stun because he knew that cover was coming, but he's gonna turn around on Magnus, and yeah, he's gonna drop. Good support by Ophelia coming in, helping that Bubbles and getting that kill of Magnus. Good turnaround.
Very good indeed.
Torture is gonna do some harassment. Ophelia drops pretty low. She needs to fall back as well as Bubbles. This Torture is just pounding out damage. Being very aggressive, being played by S4. It's a very, very solid solo player. Always picking those rolls up. Meanwhile, top lane, Magnus is going to initiate Andromeda, throwing out that stun, but Corrupted is going to be there and help her out, forcing them to back off. He doesn't want them to kill his bitch. And you can see why. Bitch earns him money. Sort of.
Sort of indeed.
Yeah. Bitches makes him get rich. So yeah.
Taking a quick look at that gold per minute.
Yeah, let's go.
Could be a bit early to making a huge judgment from that, but
looking at it, everybody's sort of even. I mean, look at the Legion side. Everybody's very even except Magnus, but the farm is very spread out, which is of course good for support heroes, so they can get their sort of early items.
Yeah, in normal cases, I would not really think that was good. I'd like to see that carry being...
lane. Corrupted might be in some trouble. He's gonna get initiated on with Magnus and Valkyrie. He needs to fall back really quickly. He's gonna put out his conduit. He's gonna follow back. And meanwhile, while that was happening, and mid lane as well, 3 lanes at the same time. Torture get picked off by Bubbles playing by No Tail, and Parasite being killed in the bottom lane as that was happening. But Magnus top lane, oh, a lot of back and forth here. He's gonna get dropped by Ophelia, but he's gonna stun away. Is it gonna be enough though? The Minotaur is gonna chase. They have a lot of mana. They have stuns incoming, but oh, nice creep blocking from Valkyrie is gonna keep the Minotaurs away. Great play by Era, blocking those Minotaurs, keeping them away from range, being able to stun that Magnus and securing a kill. So great block by Era, saving that Magnus.
Yes, indeed. And as that was happening, the gold per minute even out to what I feel is the more comfortable zone to be in, since you don't really want your support and other players not to be as high as the carry. This is such a hard game to read.
Yeah.
Very difficult to have any constructive words at all.
Valkyrie needs to fall back. Oh, Minotaur stun isn't going to reach. Magnus is going to come in and support. Nothing will happen, so yeah. You were saying?
I don't really know what I was saying, because I just feel so stumbled by this game.
Ophelia gets just disintegrated from a torture invis. Just coming from the rune with an invis rune and just nuking her down, using those level 7 of his against a puny little level 5 Ophelia. So yeah, well, I sort of get where you're going. It's very hard to tell who got the advantage now because it's very early in the game. It's and then all the heroes got great potential to just become a snowball effect, and just like that, the bottom tier 2 tower actually get dropped by the Legion team. They're gonna get a lot of gold from that. So,
and I'm still very stumbled by this parasite.
oh,
Now,
Bubbles! Oh, what a great escape from Bubbles. Sorry to interrupt. Bubbles gonna turn around on Torture, and he's gonna be saying bye bye. He just got turned around by Bubbles and Parasite, so it was a great dodge and escape from No Tail to begin with. He shell surfed and he took cover right after. They wasn't able to pick him off and finish the kill, and he was able to port out to safety. And then Parasite came to support, and they just nuked Torture down, smacking him in the face.
you are supposed to interrupt me. So no worries at all. But what I was saying is that Parasite now going for a very early Ghost Marcher. And yet again, if he was roaming that Legion Forest, I could see the use of that. But the way he's been playing, I don't really agree with this pickup. And the whole game he's been very defensive, while I would like to see him in this offensive position. So I don't know, maybe it's MSI that needs to get something going right now. They are ahead in kills.
Not with a whole lot, though.
Not with a whole lot, but I just feel the synergy you used to see from them are not really there right now. And it's worrying somehow.
Yeah.
We'll see what will go down, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'm
worry.
just scratching my head, wondering what's going on right now.
Yeah,
Because we see these lanes were really. Oh, in the forest.
Magnus is gonna run into. Ooh, Bubbles ultimate. Oh, and Magnus drops with a blink of an eye, just like that. Bubbles jumps and just kills him. Tempest needs to fall back immediately if he wants to survive. I don't think he's gonna be able to. No, there goes the slow from Parasite. Yeah, that will be all hero. Andromeda gets picked off in the meantime by Torture and Pestilence, and they're gonna decide to chase Bubbles. I don't think that's gonna be the best decision, but oh, they're gonna be able to pick him off. They're gonna be able to chain stun him, and that's gonna be enough. They will be able to pick him off. Good job by Torture and Pestilence getting something out of that.
Something at least, but while that was happening, they actually downed the top tower here.
Yeah.
So Legion.
But that's MSI. That's MSI for you. They always push. If as Lion did right there, they fought at the middle lane. Most of their attention was drawn towards the middle. The MSI just pushes some other lane when they're not watching, and resulting in a tower kill. So that happens a lot.
Yeah, they are
every
everywhere,
game.
every time.
Yeah, they're like a big ass spider, stretching his legs all over the world. And it's like, I'm poking this side, and now I'm poking this side.
That's such a great comparison. I love it.
Yeah.
Just like a great spider. All
Yeah.
things.
And we got MSI, they're grouping up at the middle, maybe looking to push the middle tower. Maybe not, maybe there are 4 people, there are 5 actually, the whole team is grouping up. Now they're going to push, they're gonna commit to this push, and they need to watch out, but Andromeda's gonna scout, he's just gonna swap out Torture. Pestilence is going in, and he's gonna stun, but it's not gonna be nearly enough. There goes the follow-up from Magnus, but then there goes the ultimate from Tempest. Now that's a good ultimate, he's gonna lock down Corrupted and Pestilence, Parasite, and they're gonna drop Bubbles. He joins, he's gonna go out as quickly as he came, realizing he came too late with his actions, and he needs to fall back. Got some support coming from Ophelia and Andromeda, but they're not able to do much. Magnus is going to turn around on Andromeda, stunning her. Torch is going to turn around, scaring them away. They need to fall back. They don't have much to do. Now, and Torture's getting balls to the walls. You see the Aurora going out, and there goes a... No, didn't he? There he's done, so he catches two, and there goes Pestilence. He's gonna follow up. What a great surprise! That caught me off guard. Pestilence is he's gonna follow. He's not afraid. There goes the stun on Parasite, but he needs to fall back. Corrupted comes. He's gonna put up his ring. But now TDM, I'm sorry, Lion, they're gonna push the middle tower. And they're looking to get this tower, unless it's gonna be denied. Oh, Era gets the kill on Valkyrie, giving her that little extra boost in farm. Such a great job, great team play by Lion there, waiting out that Torture, just waiting them out, staying there and knowing Pestilence was incoming, having that portal key, so good communications.
We actually get a break now from all this action, non-stop action.
Yeah.
Maybe go over the items. We have some pretty big pickups.
Yeah, why don't you go over? I had to take a sip of my water.
Starting on the Legion team, we see Tempest, not really up there in the gold she needs yet, but probably going for that portal key, which we already see picked up on Pestilence. So great initiation possibilities for Team Lion now with that Pestilence stun that we all like so very much. Not much more. Magnus being the ward bitch, and the rest of them just farming away for those even bigger items. But that portal key is going to be a big contribution for the Legion team and something very well needed. On the Hellborn side, though, we see Corrupted Disciple has picked up Helm of the Black Legion, so going that tanky build with that damage stealing ability, focusing on staying alive rather than dishing out that mega damage.
Yeah.
Noah, as always, that superb ward bitch with no gear at all, but wards, and striders. Parasite,
teleport.
as always, I'm quite surprised about his gear. Ghost Marchers and the bolstering armband. And that's all for now, so
yeah,
no clue what he is going to be doing later in this game. Helm of the Victim picked up on Bubble, so not going that early. Portal key, which we see so often and is very good in those initiation fights.
Yeah.
And Ophelia still at those low items. Refreshing Ornament picked up, we'll probably see that Astrolabel picked up, as it is so good at her playing that heavy heal support.
Yeah. Oh, we got action at the top lane while that was talking about, and Bubbles is gonna put up his ultimate. He's gonna lock him down. That's gonna be enough, and he's gonna pour it out. Is it gonna be enough? They're not gonna roll. Magnus gets the last hit, and so that was close. Very, very close. Oh, that would have been an epic escape. And while that was happening, MSI is gonna push the mid lane, forcing back this Valkyrie. Is not gonna be able to defend on her own. Enough. Not against 4 people. That was a good push, a good kill. Too bad Bubbles wasn't able to pour it out. It was so close. I bet he just jumped his chair. I was like, no, I didn't make it. It was just 1/10 of a millionth second. But yeah, it was a very good attempt. Too shame.
Indeed. And we see actually the Team Lion being ahead right now in both experience and gold. But it's close.
Yeah.
Not at all their game yet, but always positive to see that.
Pause. Thank you.
Going into that pause. Yeah, so where are we at right now?
We're at 70-15 game time. No, but yeah, we've covered the items. It's a couple of significant pickups. We actually got Tempest. He got his portal key now. So yeah, plus that Pestilence. So they have a deadly initiation. I mean, if Tempest gets a good ultimate off, heck, even if Pestilence gets, if Tempest gets a, did I send Tempest? I don't know anymore. If Tempest gets a decent ultimate off, they're gonna be so easy to follow up with that Pestilence portal key. stun combination. And of course Magnus, if he manages to get his portal key, but I don't think he's gonna get it for a long time or for a while, since it's being the ward bitch and all. But he's gonna get enough time to channel his ultimate with those stun and the Tempest ultimate combinations. They're gonna be able to lock down the team for a long time if they can pull off.
And look at this. Yeah, Pestilence now going for that puzzle box.
Really?
Yeah, must be. He picked up the Neophyte's book with that ball string.
You mean Parasite?
What did I say?
I think you said Pestilence.
Oh. Yeah, Parasite. So, yeah, that makes sense, of course.
Yeah. Puzzle boxes being an item that is usually picked up on Parasite. It's always a strong item anyway.
And
so
we also see 2,200 gold saved up on Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So she will probably get something rather big rather soon.
Yeah, maybe she's going for that, I don't know, maybe instant shrunken head, or I don't know why. It's open for business, I guess. My guess is as good as any.
We will see. This is, as we mentioned earlier, pretty hard game to predict.
Oh, and we got Ashen at the top lane. We got Magnus initiation. He's gonna channel his ultimate. There goes off. Corrupted is in big trouble. He's gonna get swapped by Andromeda. Great swap, and there goes the backup from Bubbles. He's gonna ultimate on 3 people. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna commit to this slaughter. And Valk's ultimate is gonna be popped. They're gonna be fine for now. Tempest is gonna port out 2. That was a good ultimate, good save from Valk, but good attempt on Corrupted, but a greater swap from Andromeda, totally saving that Corrupted Disciple. So great job by Nova.
Yeah, there's the real beauty in MSI's plays, those super quick responses.
Yeah.
Even though they don't get the initiation, they are so quick to respond and just go out there, and everyone doing exactly what they should do and just turning team fights.
Yeah, and that's a good display on what sets these top tier teams aside from the rest, pretty much. It's these quick reactions, like everyone on the team immediately reacts to what's happening anywhere on the map. If they see something top, they're gonna notice, or someone calls backup, immediately they're gonna port to the closest tower and just support the hell out of that player. And displayed in that sequence, they turned around the fight and they got a kill out of it as well, and they didn't lose anyone in the process. So very nice.
I must mention again, look at the gold per minute for the Legion team.
Yeah, holy crap, it's even.
That's unusual to see.
Yeah, it really is, but at the same time, those 4 heroes are heroes that usually get good farm and need good farm. So that's definitely a very good sign for Lion and Tralfamador. I'm just gonna call them Lion Feet Tralf. Anyway, Tralfa Lion, Lionador, a lot of combinations. So yeah, that's definitely a very good sign for that team, for the Legion team. All of the heroes that essentially wants that farm has 300 plus GPM, so looking very strong now. Valkyrie's gonna pour to the bottom lane. She actually picked up a shield breaker, so Valkyrie going balls to the walls. Arrow playing that Valkyrie, going pure damage. We got a port in. Oh, it was a defensive port. We got lots of port. We got Valkyrie ultimate popped. Teleport is going to go in, a rev ward being placed, and there goes Pestilence with the stun. Then we have a follow from Tempest. No, and there goes the Tempest. He's not going to ultimate. He just gets stunned. Just as he ported in from Bubbles, a great silence, and Magnus, he's going to drop. Yes, he will. The rev is going to spot him. Pestilence is going to go payback. He's going to punch down Ophelia. He's pissed, but Corrupted as his conduit activated, he's going to burn him down. And Parasite, he's going to infest the creep and just run the hell out of there. Oh, and they just like that. Bubbles, he's not finished yet. He's gonna go on this, and nice stun, nice save from Torture, and that's gonna be enough to save Valkyrie. And that was a great team fight from MSI. They waited with their shit. They waited them out, and then they just.
Yeah, I don't really know if you noticed, but I loved the play from Parasite right there, because the first thing he did was just lock down that Torturer. He just hunted her and removed her from the fight. So Torture was not even there in that team fight. Maybe throwing out a stun, but then she was gone, and that was just perfect play by Parasite.
Yeah.
removing that very, very nuke-heavy team fight hero.
Yeah, and that's a very, very good point on why MSI was able to capitalize on that fight. That looking at Torture, he's the highest level in the game along with Bubbles, and an over-level Torture is the least thing you want when it comes to mid-early game, because he's able to dish out so much AoE damage and just nuke a whole team down with just ease. But if you put him away like Parasite did that fight, if he's not able to do anything, you're gonna notice a big difference, and that's why none of the MSI players really wasn't ever in danger of dying. Nobody really took any damage because Torture's most of their damage right now. And if we look at the damage tab, we actually see that Bubbles is actually topping the list with 21%. That's quite a big lead actually. And we got Torture at 16%, so Bubbles and Torture doing their thing, using their great AoE abilities, getting some good hero damage.
I'm just looking at Andromeda's inventory. I so love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it. The commitment of these ward bitches.
Yeah, indeed. Perhaps we should go back to the items now, a bit into the game.
Yeah, we're 22, almost 23 minutes in. We got the portal key picked up on Tempest. We got a blessed orb on Torture as well as Ghost Marchers. And as I said earlier, we got that shield breaker on Valkyrie, so she's dishing out quite a bit of more damage, but she hasn't gotten any health item except those steamboats, so she's only sitting at 1100 health. But I guess she's gonna work into some item that's gonna boost that health up. And yeah, Pestilence and Magnus, nothing more really on their part. Looking at the Hellborn side, Corrupted, he got his Mighty Blade picked up, so working against that Shrunken.
Might be, or that
Icebrand.
Icebrand.
Yeah,
could be.
Perhaps.
We'll see. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll get back to items soon enough. And we got Puzzle Box finished on Parasite, so that's a big, nice pickup right there. And we actually got a Greater Arcana picked up on Bubbles. And a Whispering Helm. What? Okay, this I like. Mr. No-Tail going an item that I have never seen ever before on Bubbles. Whispering Helm. He's going carry Bubbles for sure. I don't know why else he would pick that up. Lifesteal on Bubbles pretty much means carry Bubbles. And we got, ooh, Andromeda's gonna get totally smushed. Picked off in the jungle, but they're gonna turn around. They don't want you to kill their war bitch. Torture's gonna get turned around on and killed just like that. Magnus is gonna go in and stun, but not much is gonna happen from that. Bubbles is actually using his ultimate to lock Magnus down, but nothing's gonna happen out of that. He's gonna put out his silent and taking an arrow from Valkyrie. Pretty much saying, get out of here, don't want your face. And they're gonna pour it on back, and there we go.
Yes, you said we will most probably see that very carry build on Bubbles with the Hellflower and the Whispering Helm, and might be or that oh, I can't remember names anymore. How horrible is that?
Well, what are you looking for?
The Harkon's Blade.
Harkon's Blade, yeah.
Harkon's Blade or Hellflower are my biggest guesses.
Yeah, I'm guessing Hellflower first, and then maybe a Nullstone or something defensive, but Hellflower very strong first item pickup.
Yeah.
Or second item for that. Yeah, he's good, definitely. He's going for Hellflower. He just bought another Great Arcana.
Really fun to see that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun to see. Carry Bubbles. But as I said before, this is a scrim. So this is not a tournament or in a big game. Nothing is really on the line except honor and EP needs. So, but you know, it's two games going at it. I guess it's a serious game. But so carry Bubbles. That's not every day you see that.
But looking at the GPM, he has the potential to be a carry.
Yeah.
Up there at the 360s, almost.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the rest of the heroes on the GPM tab. Actually, we got Congur attempting progress by MSI. Featuring Ixen. So, and the Legion side doesn't have any sort of vision, and they have anti-warded, counter-warded everything, every little ledge, so they know that they have no vision. They're gonna commit to this little conger, but this water elemental, this elemental from Tempest is gonna spot. It's actually gonna get infested by Parasite. Just gonna mock him a little bit, and oh, here comes the Legion. Maybe we're gonna see a big Tempest ultimate. He has his portal key, Madness. Oh, he's gonna drop before he's gonna be able to do it. And there goes Tempest, is gonna lock down everyone except Ophelia. What a great ultimate! Boom, Tempest, I mean Parasite. Boom, Pestilence is gonna follow up with his stun. Two heroes get smushed, Corrupted Andromeda drops. Ophelia has to fall back. So does Parasite and Bubbles. They just have to run their little wanky asses out of there. Parasite drops. Too much damage and too little armor. Double tap for S4.
This is not at all good for MSI.
And this is definitely not what they wanted.
Giving that free core kill as well.
Yeah.
As losing 3 of their heroes.
Absolutely. So that was pretty much the worst that could happen on that situation for MSI. And nobody's picking up the token? No, Pestilence picks up the token, of course. So yeah, but a great turn of events for, or should I say just a great play from Lion, realizing that they have the potential to burn them down using that Tempest and Pestilence combo that I was talking about earlier, and the Torture. I mean, they're all level 15 now. They're all so close to 16, which is going to be a huge advantage, of course. So, and Magnus almost at level 11.
And Torture were dishing out tons of damage that fight.
Yeah, looking at the damage tab, I mean, he just stepped up a couple of percent, so just that fight alone was, it was basically just 3 heroes doing all the damage. Anyway, so that was a big team fight for Lion, and a big event for them, so.
Big win.
Big win!
And the kills are even out as well, so
yeah,
going back to a very even game.
Even game it is, and we see Bubbles, he's gonna go at it at Torture, he's gonna use the kelp field, but Torture, he's not afraid, he says, come at me, fucker. I got lots of AoE. I'm not afraid. And Bubbles falls back with the haste rune activated, but now it ran out, so he's gonna fall back. Just gonna make sure that we're synced. I'm looking at the replay timer, 36, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45.
Yes, we are.
Alright, awesome.
I just saw some pickups as well.
Yeah, I have noticed that as well. We got a Shrunken on Corrupted, and we got that Hellflower.
Top lane might get crazy in a second.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening top lane. We got that big Hellflower pickup on Bubbles, as well as the Whispering Helmet. There goes Pestilence, he's gonna initiate, he's gonna pop his Shrunken, and there goes Tempest with his Shrunken as well, and Magnus is gonna channel his Eruption, it's gonna go off, it's gonna do minimal damage. Corrupted has his Shrunken activated as well, but he's not gonna be able to use much of it, he's have to turn back and just run, he's gonna get picked off. Magnus is gonna just run away, and Andromeda gets picked off. Valkyrie is gonna survive. And just like that, it didn't seem like much, but 4 people just got killed.
And you know what? They did not even use the Tempest ultimate.
They didn't even use Temple's ultimate.
It was on cooldown, finished just seconds ago, so.
Oh, they didn't even oh yeah, and that pretty much sums up how powerful this Lion team are right now. They didn't even use Tempest ultimate, and they just burned them down. They survived all of their damage. They withstand pretty easily, and they could just auto-attack them to death with Pestilence and Valkyrie dishing out so much damage with the amount of minus armor that they have with Pestilence and the Shield Breaker. I mean, that's just tremendous amount of auto-attack damage already. So definitely a big favor for Lion right now in this game. They have the goal advantage, they have the XP, they have the numbers on their side, and yeah, they have the levels. You know, they have all the reason in the world to believe that they're, you know, in the lead right now, and they should take advantage of it. They should push the top lane. They should push every lane. The bottom lane doesn't have towers left. I mean, go for Raxus. Do it.
Yeah, we have seen MSI come out of of winning games from a greater. Forgot the word again.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage indeed.
Yeah.
But this is looking hard, and seeing lots of the players in the Legion team has lots of gold saved up, and they have picked up some really big items now. Pestilence on that shrunken head as well.
Yeah.
And Valkyrie with that blessed orb.
Oh, we see
knows.
Valkyrie. He's gonna go on Parasite. Parasite is totally stunned. Like, oh, and he's gonna get killed before he goes in the creep. That was close. He did the automation, the animation. It went off, but just not in time. And we see Pestilence. I mean, oh, Corrupted, he's in big trouble. He's gonna get swapped by Andromeda. Andromeda is probably gonna get killed in the process. And we see Corrupted, he's got a Shrunken activated, but it's not gonna be enough. They do too much damage, and Pestilence is gonna fall, but he has his token of life. He's gonna come right on back. And we got a hat trick for S4. Playing this Torture, he's just pounding out damage. Can they get a quad kill? No! Tralfamador gets the last pick. And again, just like that, we have a genocide for Lion. Feet Tralfamador. And they're gonna push the middle lane. And just like that, holy crap, they're looking stronger than ever.
Yeah,
MSI.
I don't see anything stopping this Legion team now.
No,
yet again, Tempest Ultimate was not used this time either.
Yeah.
So there's much for MSI to do just right now. I can't see them come back
No.
from.
Yeah, and that pretty much says much. Tempest didn't even need to use his ultimate. We see Pestilence, they're just gonna pour it on Andromeda. I don't know what you were doing. You knew Pestilence had a portal key. That was just, oh well. Giving them free kills, and they're gonna get the Raxes with ease, and yeah, they're gonna back. Because they can afford to back. They don't really need to push this now. They can just chill.
Yeah, and look at the gold on the Legion side.
Yeah, and we look
4,000 gold on Valkyrie, so.
Yeah, and the experience and gold differences just grew by that much. 20,000 gold advantage and 26,000 XP advantage. I mean, all the heroes that they want high level is high level. They got Torture at level 18, Valkyrie 18, Pestilence is 17, Tempest is 17. We look at the highest level on the Hellborn side. It's No Tail on Bubbles, 16, but that's the only level 16 on their team. Fly playing that Corrupted, he's only 15. They need to step up their levels, but I don't think it's gonna be helping them too much. It's like a too little too late.
Yeah, if it was the other way around, I could see a comeback with that very, very stun heavy team.
Yeah.
But they don't really have anything right now. Perhaps, as they are trying to do now, pick off those single heroes here and there, might maybe somehow, somewhere, be able to get back in this game, but I just can't see it.
Yeah. That's a good point. The Legion team, they have a stronger turtle team, so by all means they can just relax this one out, it seems, because they have such a strong initiation. They have a massive initiation and then a counter initiation as well. So if I were in the Legion team, I would just push and finish it, because they have no reason not to, really. They can end it pretty much in the next push.
Yeah.
Because they have such a huge advantage. They do a ton of damage just by auto-attacking, and they do a ton of magic damage as well. And they have great CC, and they just they have all the advantages you can ever have. And
even that Ward Bitch Magnus has got that. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, baby!
Doombringer.
Era just bought a Doombringer. I love you. I'm kissing the screen right now. No, but seriously, I love this. It's why not? It's just balls to the walls when it's at the top. This is awesome. Doombringer on.
What if MSI
Valkyrie
picks up this Doombringer now?
Yeah. What if?
What if?
What if always exists if there's a Doombringer on the line? Oh, this is gonna be fun. But of course, they have their great initiation. If they pull off, they're gonna go an arrow. It's gonna hit nobody. It's gonna hit the air. But yeah, we're probably gonna see initiation. There we go with Magnus and Pestilence. They're gonna port in pretty much the same time. There goes Tempest. He's gonna port. There goes the ultimate. He's gonna hold two people. There goes the eruption from Magnus. He's gonna channel. He's gonna do a lot of damage. And fucking Mal. Valkyrie is just pounding damage. Look at the damage. He's gonna just laugh in the face of Corrupted as he runs helplessly to the well. Everybody gets slaughtered, and a genocide for Lion. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Hellborn voted to concede. MSI, there it goes. GG, well played. Lion just took over with a storm towards the end, and all credits to them. They played very, very good. The team play was there. It clutched when they needed it to clutch. Everything fell to pieces, and Valkyrie getting Doombringers like the icing on the cake, killing the courier right there. So yeah, great match, great play from both teams. Oh crap!
Yeah, Valkyrie dishing out 446 to 457 damage per hit.
That's a lot.
That's so
37,
crazy.
Just 37 minutes in.
Yeah.
Usually
Great play by Lion. Hats off. Very well containing that MSI team, not giving the synergy to them.
Yeah.
That's
good game from both sides. The beginning was impossible to say who was going to win. Both teams had good fights, but in the end, Lion got those big fights that eventually turned the game and gave them that huge advantage. That Congo kill, that was the big starter. So
last but not least, look at the offensive wards by the Legion team.
Yeah.
Every team should play like this.
Yeah.
Just something for you all out there.
Yeah, that was just great offensive play by Lion. A good display of how to play offensive in HoN. But that's gonna wrap it up for this time. Lion winning against MSI in the scrim. Honor was on the line. Lion prevailed. MSI derailed. So yeah, I'm your shoutcasting host, Gryttakoff. I was joined by Nemo.
Thank you very much.
Any last words?
This was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a pleasure as well. So that's gonna be it, folks. Until next time, thanks for watching.